Hello, beautiful. Welcome to this gentle rising yoga stretch. We'll begin today's practice in Shavasana, so laying down on your back, arms by your sides, a soft gaze or eyes closed. And we'll take a few deep breaths here, tuning into the body and into this moment. Taking one more round of breath. Now bending through the knees, feet flat on the earth, we'll take some pelvic tilts. So for this movement, we'll focus on the hips, the pelvis. We're going to curl the tailbone up as if it could come up between the knees, and then we're going to release it down onto the mat, pressing it gently into the mat. So we're curling the tailbone up, the pelvis up, and then curling it down, releasing it. So this is going to be just a little practice to release through the hips and pelvis, as well as creating some mobility and softness in the lower spine. So going at your own pace, playing with that. It could be a really subtle movement, and you may not get it right away, and that's okay. Taking one more round before releasing the movement completely. Let's bring the right knee in towards the chest, giving it a little hug here. And then bringing the hands behind the thigh and reaching the foot up towards the sky. Taking some ankle rolls one way and then the other, stretching out the back of the leg, opening up. Pointing and flexing, moving the toes around. Now flexing through the foot and toes. Bringing that ankle just past the left knee for ankle to knee or reclined pigeon. You can stay here in this position or reach the arms holding on to the left leg and bringing it closer towards the chest, holding on to the front of the shin or the back of the left thigh. Keeping that right hip open as much as feels good. Just want to gain a stretch here in the right hip and glute. Bringing the foot back to the mat, we'll take a spinal twist, crossing the right leg over the left and dropping the knees towards the left as you reach your right arm out to the side. Opening up in this twist, bringing your breath into the belly. Take 2 deep breaths. And on your next exhale, bringing the legs back up, uncrossing the legs, readjusting yourself on the mat before moving on to the other side. Pulling the left knee in towards the chest, giving it a hug. When you're ready, reaching that foot up towards the sky, rolling out through the ankle, one way and then the other, pointing and flexing through the toes. Play around with sensations along the leg and the ankle and the feet. Flexing through the foot, preparing for ankle to knee, The ankle slightly hangs over the knee and thigh, staying here or pulling the legs in towards the chest, keeping that right knee open, only going as far as feels good. Tuning into your breath, bringing it into the area where you are feeling the sensation stretch. Bringing the foot back down if you had the knees pulled in. Fully cross the left leg over the right and drop the knees to the right, reaching that left arm out to the side, looking wherever feels good and breathing deeply here. Slowly bring yourself back up, uncrossing the legs if they were crossed, planting the feet firmly on the mat. This next pose will press into the feet, lift the hips, and shift them over towards the left. We'll straighten through the legs and walk them over towards the bottom right side of the mat. And the upper body and shoulders will shift and shimmy over towards the top right side of the mat, so creating this banana shape or this crescent moon shape. If you want to go deeper, you can bring the arms above the head, holding on to opposite elbows. And to go even deeper, you can cross that left ankle over the right. No matter where you are, ensuring that both your sits bones are rooted on your mat, so you may need to shimmy and wiggle a bit to make sure that your body's facing up, and that you're not lifting through one hip. And once you are settled, finding 3 deep breaths, closing the eyes if that feels good. Uncrossing the ankles if they were crossed, shimmying the shoulders and chest back to center, and bringing the feet flat on the earth once again. And moving on to the other side, lifting those hips, shift them to the right this time, legs walk towards the bottom left, upper body shimmies to the top left. Bringing those sits bones to face up towards the sky, crossing that right ankle over left if you'd like, and holding on to opposite elbows, arms above the head to create a deeper stretch. Allowing yourself a chance to melt into this pose as you open up through the right side body. 3 deep, powerful breaths, like you're drinking in new, fresh life force. Uncrossing the ankles, walking the upper body and lower body back to center. Feet flat on the earth now, knees pointed towards the sky. Take a breath and notice how you feel. Bring the knees in towards the chest now. Hold on to the back of the thighs and start rolling along the spine. So using momentum of your legs here to help you. Take one more roll at your own pace. And as you come up, find your way into an easy seat at the center of your mat. Bringing your hands on the knees. This will be a stabilizing point for our next movement. We'll try these Sufi grinds. So we're going to come to one side, forward, over to the other side, and all the way back. So we're going to inhale, create a circle forward, exhale, circle back. And flowing at your own breath and pace here as you create these circles, opening up through the hip, creating some movement through the spine. And as we do this, you can imagine as if you are stirring up an intention, like you're the spoon stirring up this soup or this potion of intention for the day ahead. What is that? And switch directions as you bring that word or that intention in, as you anchor, root it in to the earth. Breathing as you come forward, exhaling as you come back. And coming to a pause at center, shake it out if you'd like. We'll reach the arms up, breathe it in, bring the palms together, exhale, hands down at heart center. Hold that intention at the heart center, close the eyes. Let it rest there. Now we'll blink the eyes open and come forward onto hands and knees, tabletop position. So knees underneath the thighs, wrists underneath the shoulders. We're going to tuck the toes under and sit the hips back onto the heels. With the hands, we're going to spin them backwards. So the fingertips are pointing towards the knees here. Palms on the ground. This is a powerful wrist stretch, so only going as far as feels good. If you need to bend through the elbows or shift back or forward, definitely follow your flow and what you're experiencing. Peeling the hands back up and shaking them out, sitting fully on your heels if possible, and rolling out the wrists one way and then the other. Breathing in, let's reach our arms all the way up. As we exhale, hold on to the right elbow with the left hand. Bringing the head back into the arms for a tricep stretch. And switching sides, holding on to the left elbow with the right hand, keeping the head back, looking forward, breathing into the stretch, the opening. Releasing the arms down, coming back into tabletop, tapping the toes on the mat to release that toe stretch. Pulling the core up and in. Let's reach the right leg back behind us, toes on the mat. Rock forward and back, stretching through the back of that leg. Continuing to breathe, bringing fresh life in with every breath. Bring that to a pause and lift the heel up, toes spin down. You're going to take a breath in here. And as you exhale, pull the knee in towards the chest. Inhaling, reach the leg back. Exhale, pull the knee in towards the chest. Just keeping the core activated here. Inhale, reach it back, looking down. You can even reach that left arm forward to challenge yourself. Exhale, pull the knee and the elbow in towards the center. Keeping the spine long and straight as you extend, and pressing the earth away as you pull in. Inhale, extend and hold. Plant the left hand down. As you exhale, pull the knee in and plant the foot between the hands for a low lunge. So the fingertips beside the foot here, just feeling into this first low lunge, elongating through the spine. Breathe in. As you exhale, shift the hips back. Flex that front foot, half splits. Inhale, find your low lunge, bend into the front leg. Exhale, straighten that leg, sit the hips back. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, half splits. Hold here. Feeling that stretch, you can bend the knee a bit if you need to. Come back into your low lunge, bringing the hands on the tops of the thigh or reach them up towards the sky. Pressing into the legs, activating them even as you are sinking low. Open through the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Raining those hands down to frame the foot and bringing the knee back into tabletop position, knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders, and find a few cat-cows here. Inhaling, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, pull the belly up towards the spine, pressing the ground away. So inhale, open, tailbone lifts. Exhale, press the earth away, round. And coming back to center, nice straight spine. Reaching the left leg back behind you, curling the toes under and shifting forward and back, opening up through the back of the left leg. Finding stillness and lifting that heel up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, knee bends in towards the chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. You can challenge yourself, reach the right arm forward. Exhale, knee and elbow come in. 2 more at your own pace, keeping that core strong. Finding balance and centeredness here. Inhale at your extension, hold. Bring the right hand down, pull the knee in towards the chest, bringing the foot between the hands for your low lunge. Take your time settling in, pressing into that front heel, ensuring that the hips are square. Breathe it in, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, hips come back, flex through that front foot, half splits. Breathe it in, low lunge. Breathe it out, half splits. Inhale. Exhale back. Holding here for a moment. Breathing into that leg. And roll on to the front foot into your low lunge, bringing the hands on the thigh or reaching them up towards the sky. Finding balance in the groundedness, the heaviness, but also the liftedness of your muscles here. Breathe, take in this asana. Rainbowing the arms down to your sides along the foot and making your way into tabletop position once again. And make your way onto your seat at the center of the mat, bringing the feet together, knees wide into a butterfly shape, holding onto the ankles and just flapping the legs here like you're a butterfly, up and down, swaying as feels good, just arriving here on your seat. And finding stillness with the legs and folding forward. So you can fully round through the spine or take a flat back and then start to come forward. Find what feels good here, fully releasing, opening up through the groin and the inner thighs. Taking one more deep breath in and rolling up as you exhale. Reach the right leg out wide, flexing through the foot, and bring that left foot a little bit closer towards the groin. We'll inhale, reaching the left arm out, up and over for a side bend. Opening the chest towards the sky, relax those shoulders away from the ears, and breathe here. You can stay in this side bend, or you can drop the arm, face the leg, and fold over the right leg. Wherever you are, keep breathing, only going as far as feels good. Rolling up back to center. We'll take a front body stretch now, bringing that left hand to plant behind you. Press into the front shin, knee, and foot. Lift the hips and swing the right arm up and back. Big stretch, big breath. And exhale, bring the hips back down, arms back to center. We'll move on to the other side. Right foot in towards the groin, left leg extends out, long, flex through the foot. Inhale the right arm out to the side, up and over. Lovely side bend as we open the chest towards the sky. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Deep breaths. And you can stay here or bring that arm down, face the leg, and fold. Continuing to breathe, to check in, to be here with your body and your energy. Easing your way out of the asana. Bringing that right arm to plant behind you. Pressing into that front shin, knee, and foot. Lift the hips, swing that left arm up and back. Open up, big breath. And exhale, relax onto the hips. Go bend through that leg and come into an easy seat. Hands resting on the knees. Take a few shoulder rolls back. And relaxing the shoulders down fully, closing the eyes. Dropping the chin to the chest. And bringing the left ear to the left shoulder. Exhale, chin comes down, roll over to the other side. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale as you come down. So we're stretching the back of the neck here, creating these half circles. So taking your time, If it feels good to take full circles, feel free. Opening up through the back of the neck, the sides of the neck. Taking one more breath. Bringing your head back up to center, chin parallel to the floor. Left hand over the heart, right hand over the belly. Taking this moment to return to your natural ebb and flow. Acknowledge yourself. Bringing that intention into your being. And you can give yourself a hug or a squeeze, sending unconditional love to all aspects of your being now. Close our practice with an inhale, reaching the arms up towards the sky, fingertips touch. Exhale, bringing this prayer down to the heart. Bowing to yourself, to your practice, to this moment. Thank you and namaste. I hope that you enjoyed this practice. Let me know how it went, and I hope to see you in another video very soon. Much love. Blessed day.